And we're going to wait. And we're going to go rage, mirror, and get back to another rage. Back to another rage. Back to another rage. Back to another rage. And I took his whole tower. 2.6 elixir, Evo Lumberjack pump mirror rage cycle. And I think you already know what's about to happen. Because of your incredibly fast cycle and the elixir collector, the Lumberjack rage and mirror allows you to get like an infinite Lumberjack on your opponent's tower. And once your Evo Lumberjack gets on your opponent's tower, unless they have tornado, it's just GG's. And I know it probably sounds like incredibly dramatic, but I need you to trust me when I say that this deck is insane. So come along for the ride and I will show you how to cook your opponents with this insane Evo Lumberjack cycle deck. Alright, into our first match of the video with this diabolical deck. I wasn't exaggerating when I'm talking about this deck. It is so strong. I feel like a good test for how broken a card is upon release is, you know, how broken is like the mirrored version of the card? Because that makes sense, right? Like if a card is innately broken, you know, the concept of mirroring it is going to be broken. Like think of Electro Giant. When Electro Giant first came out, E-Giant Mirror was just disgustingly broken. Okay, he gets a really nice King Tower activation, so shout outs to my opponent. King Tower activation isn't really going to save him, mainly because our main win condition is actually just the mirrored up Lumberjack, and the mirrored up Lumberjack doesn't get targeted by the King Tower, but nonetheless well played. As soon as he gets 9 elixir, I expect him to go in with a Lumberloon, so we're going to have our Ice Golem ready and our Dark Goblin as well. I expected to see lots and lots of Lumberloon today. Okay, similar idea but different. He goes for the P.E.K.K.A. He put it in a position that's difficult to kite, but not impossible. We're gonna go Dark Goblin. The range of the Dark Goblin is our best friend here. It's just gonna DPS this down, and this is a really nice positive elixir trade on our end. Yeah, shoutouts to the Dark Goblin. And now I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to go in. We're gonna get this to the tower, and we're gonna wait. We're gonna mirror this up. Stay in there and rage. Come on. Nice. Look at the Lumberjack. Okay. Nice, and that took so much of his tower. Look at how much damage I did to his tower. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's absolutely crazy. And that was a really aggressive freeze. He's really not going to take that much of my tower. Balloon gets 1 hit, and now he doesn't have enough elixir to defend all this. So he has the same idea as my deck, but nowhere near as good execution. So it did that Lumberjack on the tower was so crazy. Nice. Okay, so really good start. We already have a massive elixir advantage. I'm going to pump up again. And after this one, I probably won't go for elixir collectors anymore. So we're going to go like this. He can go P.E.K.K.A, he can go Lumberloon, but he can't break through. All right. We're going to cycle our Fire Spirit. I was going to say maybe see if my opponent gives up, but it looks like he's not going to. I respect that. Now at this point, all we really got to do is play good defense. I'm actually going to go with pressuring wall defending is one of my favorite things to do. Okay. Just go for the freeze. I respect that. I'm going to go for a high Lumberjack, high Ice Spirit here. Ice Golem to keep my Lumberjack healthy, and we're already back to another Dark Goblin. So we can go for the freeze. I'm actually going to mirror up the Dark Goblin like this because I kind of expect him to go for the freeze. And look at double Dark Goblin on that balloon, bro. There's nothing that he can do. There's nothing he can do. One push, and we took essentially his entire tower. We're going to go like this. We're going to get our Evo Lumberjack onto the tower, hopefully. But man, that was so satisfying. Yeah, his Lumberjack's going to fall here. We're going to get ready to rage ours up. Let's get the rage up. The mirror to rage up. Good first match. Seriously, not a struggle at all. We're going to hold that W, and I'll see you in the next match. I did our next match here, and that last game was satisfying, but I'm telling you we can do better. I've seen and practiced with this deck, and you can just take their tower with 1 push if you're crazy enough. So we're going to see if we can put ourselves in a position to do that. We're going to cycle to our elixir collector. You can't have it as your first card, but you can have it as your second card, which is pretty dope. My opponent's just eating it. He's not playing anything. Maybe he doesn't have a big spell, or maybe he's just like trying to figure out what to do. Or maybe he's seen this deck before, and he knows that it's not going to bode well for him. Alright, surely he responds to this Lumberjack. Nice, and he does. Okay. So it almost looks like he didn't have anything for the pump, and maybe he was, like, waiting. I don't know. We're going to set up a defense here. Our defense is so good and so cheap. Lol. That is so unlucky, dude. Wow. Bunch of miscues from me, honestly. So we're going to eat a ton of damage. Even though I was just talking about how good this deck is, bro, I made a mistake. We're going to do this, because it'll take care of the Inferno Dragon, and this is what I'm talking about. We're going to wait, we're going to rage it up, and we're going to mirror the rage, and it's going to take the entire tower. Dude, look at that thing go. Oh my god, the arrows don't hit the lumberjack. Okay, let's go Ice Spirit here to threaten the tower. Look at that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Really well played, managing my cycle. And yeah, that's going to be tower down. We're going to go into the lumberjack here just to force out something. Dude, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. All right, let's go Elixir Collector down low. I'm bummed about that defensive mistake that I had early on, because I feel like without that we would have just like taken no damage. But that's on me, you know. It happens. All right, we're going to wait here. I do expect him to go arrows, so we're going to probably eat this, or at least a lot of it. It's kind of the price we pay because we did go in for the pump. We're going to go like this just to apply pressure, maybe bait the Mega Knight out or something, make it so he can't go for a massive push. Or maybe he just throws in the towel. Wow, it looks like that is actually going to be the case, so we're going to get our Rage Trail going on. Oh no! I thought he gave up, but he didn't give up. He didn't give up. But that Mega Knight just got destroyed, bro. How does that even happen? How does that even happen, dude? That Mega Knight just got eviscerated. It like just spawned and then it just got wiped from the face of the earth. Okay, that's crazy. Let's go like this. I'm worried about a balloon in the opposite lane, so we're gonna pressure to make it so he can't really go all in. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna wait. Get ready to rage up everything. Wait just a little bit. Go for the rage. And wait again, and then go for a mirrored rage, and get back to another rage. Look, we're back to another rage. And then we're back to a mirrored rage. Dude, how did Supercell think this was fair? Oh my gosh, great 3 crown. We'll hold it. I'll see you in the next game. All right, up here against Eric. And I will say this is kind of like, I feel like a very good player, right? It could defend this. It's kind of gimmicky, you know, like Speedy Balloon or, you know, Graveyard Freeze or something like that. But it's just, it's such a crazy gimmick that this is like canon, you know, like this is something that can just kind of be done. I guess all gimmicks are kind of like that, but it's just crazy. Maybe NATO? Nah, he just goes for the P.E.K.K.A. Dude, I've seen so much P.E.K.K.A. Okay. Wish I had a better cycle to defend this, but we're totally going to be okay. Maybe we'll be able to go for an Elixir Pump as well. And just, you know, in general, when you defend decks like this, you always want to pull everything into the middle. We're going to go Ice Golem low, and then we're going to go in for Lumberjack. And that is going to keep our Dark Goblin alive, so pretty awful Tornado. And I don't even have a pump down, but I expect to get a good amount of damage here. It'll be really awkward for him to defend this because he doesn't have the Tornado. So let's wait here. No Tornado, remember that. Okay, he's in the Rage. We're going to wait. I'm going to Rage. And mirror the Rage. What was bro's plan? What was that? He just went for, like, well, you can't do anything. He didn't have his Tornado in cycle. He couldn't have defended it. That was such a good time to go in, and my man lost his entire tower. He went in for one graveyard and he lost his entire tower. Like, is that his fault? Probably not, but that's okay. Wow, that is what this deck does, man. It's so incredible. Kind of toxic in a sense, but it's kind of fun. We're just gonna go for the pump in the back. If he goes Graveyard, Lumberjack does great against Graveyard. We just need to be careful of the Evo P.E.K.K.A. Pretty much wherever he plays the Evo P.E.K.K.A., we can like pressure in the opposite lane. There's going to be a lot of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to go like that. Okay. We're going to set up a defense as best as we can, but emphasis on as best as we can because defending Evo P.E.K.K.A. is hard. No doubt about that. Okay. We're actually going to go for the defensive Evo Lumberjack. We're going to leverage its invincibility here. And you know what? I probably should have raged on that graveyard in hindsight, but it's all good. All right. We're going to go again, Lumberjack. And then Ice Golem. And if he goes for arrows, we can go... Okay, no arrows. Let's go like this. And mirror the Dark Goblin so we can't hit everything with the arrows. Beautiful. Like I said, you can't hit everything with the arrows. We actually have pretty fire graveyard defense. Nice. And we're going to have a surviving Lumberjack. We're going to have our Rage Train ready to go as soon as he goes. Plays anything. It's going to go crazy. We're going to wait. Rage it up again. It's invincible, bro. You can't play anything on it. Wow. That was such a crazy game. Good game against this graveyard player. We're going to hold that dub, and I'll see you in the next game. All right, up here against Pharaoh. And there's not much to say about this deck. I mean, you can kind of see what the shtick is. I don't want to say the gameplay speaks for itself, but it definitely does kind of show. I don't want to say like the lack of testing, but like I'm just questioning how this like got approved, or you know how they like looked at this card and they're like, yep, like seems good to me type of thing, you know. It's just interesting. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to cycle to my evos, so we're gonna go for that. Okay, kind of looks like Lumberloon, kind of looks like P.E.K.K.A. I'm not entirely sure. We will have a really cheap defense here. We're just gonna go for the Ice Golem and just kind of let this sit. Yeah, he goes for the P.E.K.K.A. Time for us to set up our defense here. We're gonna go Lumberjack of our own. And the path that Lumberjack took is not what I was expecting, to be completely honest. Don't see a ton of Golden Knight. That's interesting to me. In a good way, though. And we're gonna go for a low Lumberjack. Should clean everything up. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Good timing with him going for that Zap. I'm really glad I went for that Ice Spirit, otherwise I would have been in trouble. Alright, Golden Knight. Dude, did Golden Knight get buffed or something? I swear no one plays Golden Knight. That card is, dare I say, trash. I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna pump up because I can defend this pretty cheap with like a low Ice Golem. Go like this. And even though it's level 14, yeah, my man was ready for that. We're gonna go for a low Lumberjack of our own because it's gonna be amazing on defense. Like against this Bandit. Yeah, fair enough. That was the best punish he could get off of us. Like, you know, he spammed us at the bridge and we barely lost our tower. So we're in a really good spot for double elixir. Obviously, defending an Evo P.E.K.K.A. is kind of stressful, but... Alright, we're going to wait. Now that the pump's down and he fireballed it, we're going to go like this. And depending on what he plays, I could mirror it. I could not, but I think I'm just going to set up a defense instead. And what they do is, like, he's going to rush me in one lane, and I'm just going to try and pressure in the other lane. Let's see here. We'll set up our defense. Okay. Okay. Let's get ready. We now have our Evo Lumberjack in cycle, which is exactly what we want. Nice. Our cycle looks really good for, you know, the shtick. It'll be time very soon. Let's go like this. And then we're going to go Ice Golem to kite this P.E.K.K.A. over. We need to be cognizant. We need to be ready with our rage. Go like this. Hopefully that doesn't get pulled to the P.E.K.K.A., but it did get pulled to the P.E.K.K.A. So less than ideal, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to live. We already have another Evo Lumberjack in cycle. We're going to go like this. And get ready to go for a Rage Mirror here. Okay. Okay. And we're going to wait. And we're going to go Rage, Mirror, and get back to another Rage. Back to another Rage. Back to another Rage. Back to another Rage. And it took his whole tower. Oh, he's coping so hard, bro. How is that fair? Oh my gosh. G freaking G's, man. We'll see you in the next one. Wow. I can't get over it, man. I can't get over it. I don't know why. It's just a crazy concept. All right, I'm having so much fun though. I hope you enjoy the content. You know, if you're here and you don't usually watch me or watch the channel, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. You know, clicking on the thumbnail of a creator that you don't normally engage with or things like that. You're awesome. So shout outs to you. Kind of an awkward cycle here. I'm not even gonna lie. So we're just gonna go Ice Golem here, and yeah, I was gonna say, and just kind of pray on defense. Yeah. That's about the best I could do, honestly. At least we forced out arrows from him, and the wizard doesn't get too much damage, so probably like P.E.K.K.A, Ram Rider, Rage, or something. I'm not 100% sure about the P.E.K.K.A. That's just kind of what it looks like. I think I might go in for an Elixir Collector because he doesn't have his Ram Rider in cycle, and just kind of eat a little bit of damage here. Yeah, nice. If I was crazy, I could have activated King Tower with that, but I'm not crazy. I'm paranoid of like a Goblin Curse or something, so I'm gonna go Dark Goblin to help defend this. And kind of bad ghost from him because now it's gonna allow my Dark Goblin to get even more value defending the left and defending the right. And I need this Evo Lumberjack to live, please. I'm actually gonna go Fire Spirit just to help the Evo Lumberjack get closer to the tower, and we're gonna get ready for our Rage shenanigans here. See what he does if he has NATO or anything like that. Alright. And I keep this in place, hopefully. That's pretty much a dead Mega Knight, so life's good for us, huh? Really good defense by him, though. Like, obviously, he played that very well. Okay. We're going to go in for another pump here. And then the next Evo Lumberjack we play has to be our big push. You know what I mean? Ah, yeah. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, he should have hit my elixir collectors, I feel like. I feel like that was maybe a small mistake or a small misplay on his part. We'll see. Okay. This is our infinite rage. It has to be. Rage. Okay. Oh, okay. GG's. GG's. I'll keep that in there. I'll hold that L. I thought we were going to get him again on the 3 crown, but he played it well, so well played. I'm going to hold that L, and we'll see you in our final match. GG's. Alright, sometimes you just got to hold that L. Into our last game here, I was going for the 3 crown. I wanted, imagine one Evo Lumberjack taking their Princess Tower, and then going on and taking the 3 crown. Like, it just would have been legendary. Okay. Pretty good timing there for me. Let's go ahead and go in with the Lumberjack. It'll pretty much guarantee a response from him. Yeah, he goes for a Lumberjack of his own. Makes sense. Good news is I shouldn't have to respond to that, so we're in a really good position. We're up a good amount of elixir, which is awesome. So great time for me to go in for my elixir collector here. Okay, kind of looks like a golem deck. Either golem clone or just golem something. Just from the cards that we've seen so far. I'm going to go like this here. Hopefully keep my Dark Goblin alive. Yeah, it's definitely going to be... Oh, stay alive. Nah, that's fine. Say it's definitely going to be Golem Clone from the looks of it. Oh, lava. Hopefully that flying machine goes in front. And wow, it actually does. No, it doesn't. Rip. Alright, wait for it. Rage? No. No, we messed that up. Okay, that's okay. That would have been so much damage for us, and unfortunately, we messed up the rage. Obviously, I don't want to say it's harder than it looks, but it is hard to some extent. Really want that Lumberjack to go down. Perfect. That Lumberjack going down way back there means it doesn't even like reach my tower, so life is good. Lava is not the easiest matchup, but I think it's winnable. I truly think that it's winnable. So we're going to go like this. You might play like a spell on it or something, but we'll see. That's kind of why you have the Evil Dark Goblin. Like the range DPS is really good against a lot of the crazy beatdowns that are very meta. Alright, we'll see what he does here. Alright, let's go Ice Golem. We shouldn't have to spend anything else. We'll probably go Lava in front, though. It would be my guess. We'll see. No, he actually doesn't. Okay, fair enough. We're going to go Evil Lumberjack in the back here, and we should be okay on defense. Alright, let's do it. I need my Lumberjack to like stay in the rage, if that makes sense. So now we can go for another rage. And now this is our infinite rage that we need to try and accomplish here. Now, okay, that's going to be tower down. I can let that go for sure. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to go early Dark Goblin. And I actually think we can defend this like reasonably well, but maybe I'm delusional. We'll see. Fine, we're going to be back to another Dark Goblin so fast. Okay. Okay. No, 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 stay off of my tower, stay off of my tower. Oh my god, my Lumberjack took pretty much his entire tower right there. That's huge. Do we have to rage here? Otherwise we're in trouble. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. We're beating Lava Clone with this deck right now. How insane is that? I'm going Ice Golem because it'll keep my Lumberjack in the rage. It'll keep my Lumberjack in the rage. And we can rage it up. It's going to be a good game. We beat Lava Clone with this deck. That was insane. Shout outs to Evo Lumberjack. Absolutely busted. We're going to hold that W. And I'll see you in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot and try it yourself. 2.6 average elixir, Lumberjack, Cycle, Mirror deck. You can also run it with Cannoneer. I know a lot of players do that. I was rocking it with the Princess Tower today, but oh my gosh, you can just see how crazy this card is. So give it a try, man. Have some fun. The start of the season is for, you know, exploiting new game mechanics before they get emergency nerfed. So have so much fun with this deck. And one more time, thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace.